I have the uber popular 2024 Kia Telluride this week, and this is the X-Pro, so it has a little more ruggedness to it. It has some off-road chops to it. It is the X-Pro in Canada, and in the US, I believe it's the Prestige X-Pro, because in the US you have an SX X-Pro and a Prestige X-Pro, and I think this is the Prestige, but I could be wrong because there's a couple differences that I wasn't sure if it was the very top X-Pro. Anyway, the gloss black is unique to the X-Pro. The wheels are, we'll get a closer look at those in a minute. But I absolutely love this black on black. I mean, it's just, it's so sharp. And I know there's a lot of, you know, black SUV moms versus white SUV moms, and black and white SUVs are the most popular. So this one should prove to be probably a pretty good seller for Kia, because the black on black to me is just amazing. It's very, very classy looking. The daytime running lights used to have the amber going all the way around the outside, and that really gave Kia kind of the Telluride a really unique kind of look. It looked different than anything else that's on the road. But now in 2024, we just have these bottom lights here are the amber, the bottom ones, and then the top ones are just white. But these wheels and these all-terrain tires are also unique to this X-Pro. Love, again, black on black. It just looks really, really good. And I love that when you have black, you can't even tell that some of this cladding is plastic. And it's just, again, like I say, so sharp. Black on black, black roof rails, black door handles. Everything is just dark, and even the dark chrome around the window surrounds is just, it looks amazing. Again, the Telluride from the back, it looks like nothing else on the road. It has a really unique look to it. These the kind of rounded rear brake lights and the big bold Kia Telluride badging across the back, and then we have our little X-Pro badge here. Yes, we get a power liftgate on this top trim, and actually a decent amount of space behind the third row, which is, it's hard to say that about all three-row SUVs, but we even have a sub trunk here, and then under there is a spare tire. We have a household plug here, and we have a jack buried, and then you can actually fold the second row seats from here, and then we also have a 12-volt. I do like how easy these are to drop, and you'll see we also have two top tethers for car seats. It's just really simple, and this one goes down even faster for some reason. I did it to take pictures a second ago, but like with the third row down, you have a ton of room. I love three-row SUVs like this with that much flexibility, because if you're doing a road trip or something and you have 3 kids, you can easily have this big seat folded down, luggage over here, and still have a child in that third row seat. All right, I love this interior. So this X-Pro gets leather seats, these captain's chairs, and we even have window shades back here, really nice materials, and heated and ventilated seats for your second row passengers. I am shocked about the ventilated seats. I love that. We have a nice seat pocket, a hook, and then USB seat chargers on both the driver and passenger seat. Cup holders, 12-volt, household plug, and we get tri-zone, and the climate control is up here, which is kind of convenient. Lights, vents. I love that. Let's crawl into the third row and see how much room we have. And as always, I'm 5'1", so yes, I'm sort of comfortable. There's quite a bit of space between my knees and the seat. Cup holders, USB-C chargers, and vents, which is great. And I love that this sunroof comes back this far. It really gives us a little bit more light back here. And then we have these little lights here, and I'm gonna pull this off for fun. Wasn't that satisfying? I really like the Kia key. It's modern, it's substantial. I just like it. Okay, so what's all going on here? Huge screen, totally digital driver display, nice big head-up display. I love the CarPlay. It is not wireless, however. This dash is it's like a wood, and then a pretty soft leather top, and then the two-tone with the brown. I think it looks really, really good. Before I forget, the sound system is a Harman Kardon, and it is fantastic. I love Harman Kardon. It's good in any car I've been in. We have a lot of cameras going on in here too, which I love. And honestly, I think for this price point, super, super great tech. So first of all, we have the side view cameras on both sides. You can see cyclists, pedestrians, curbs. That's great. The backup camera is fantastic. Super clear, very high resolution. Really, really like that. And then our steering wheel, it's comfortable, it's leather. We can control our adaptive cruise control here, our music and voice commands here. Tri-zone climate control, you can control the rear from up here as well, of course. Love that. And hard touch buttons, love that. Heated steering wheel, heated and ventilated seats. And then we get a wireless charging pad in here, as well as USB, USB-C, and a 12 volt. And then a nice little cubby for your key or whatever, something small. 2 small cup holders. Drive modes, we have Comfort, Eco, Sport, and Smart. Terrain modes, Snow, Mud, and Sand. This can tow up to 5,500 pounds. Then we have a really nice deep, I know it's hard to see how deep it is, but a really nice deep center console with another charging port in there. And as you can see, it can fit my whole notebook, so it's about this tall. Let's go for a drive. This is a 3.8 liter V6, 291 horsepower, and it can tow up to 5,500 pounds. Very comfortable to drive, very easy to maneuver around in parking lots because it has an amazing backup camera and emergency sensors as well. And like I say, comfortable seats. I love this leather. We get this X-Pro on the X-Pro. I love the Telluride, and yes, it's very popular. I know it can be hard to get your hands on one of these, but I do love this. There's just so many great features. There's just so many great features for the money. I mean, you can get a base Telluride for about 51,000 Canadian or around 36,000 US dollars. This one, the X-Pro in Canada, I believe it's the Prestige X-Pro in the US, but there is an SX X-Pro in the US as well. This one, all-wheel drive. So again, all-wheel drive across the board in Canada, whereas in the US you can get a two-wheel drive Telluride. This one is, as tested, 63,345 Canadian, and the Prestige X-Pro, which is the top, more luxe X-Pro in the US, would be 53,385 US dollars. Again, so much to love. Love the features, love the drive. It's capable. It's beautiful. I love the body style. I love this black on black. I think this one should be very, very popular just because it's so black SUV. And I'd love to know what you think. Leave me a question or a comment, and we'll see you soon.